Coming up on a Get Loud podcast, we'll look back at a week 1 dub.
Giant win.
Then we're going to talk about going to Lambeau Field, getting a win, second win of the season.
Got to do it.
And it's the answers that America demands.
Who cut the cheese?
Welcome inside the Big Bear AI Command Center studio. It is the Get Loud podcast presented by SeatGeek, the official primary ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders. Find tickets to Commanders games and more at SeatGeek. Let's do your hot ticket. Fred Smoot, Michael Jenkins.
Yes.
Ooh, how you doing after a week 1 dub?
I'm doing well, man. You know, the thing about it is week 1 lets you know that the season is back.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of people just enjoying the fact that football was back. Northwest Stadium was rocking.
Yes, it
was.
was.
That's what you want. And this is what I can say. I want to give a big up to the fans, the home fans. That was our stadium. I didn't see a lot of blue and red in there. I didn't see a lot of blue and red. And then in other years, New York shows up.
Yep, in a big way.
In a big way. All right. 70% of that stadium was all burgundy and gold, and we need to have it that way for the rest of the year, especially when that green and white shows up.
Especially then.
Yes. All right, if we can't go to their stadium, this is the deal I want to broker with the fans. Mm-hmm. We can't go to their stadium because they violent. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We're not letting them in ours with money buying power. We're not going to sell our tickets, and we're not going to let them in. All right. Northwest Stadium belongs to Washington.
That's right. It's us. Also, you can call us. You can email us.
Yep.
Not only do we answer your questions here on the pod, we do it on the radio show as well now during the first hour.
Yeah, we do.
It's been a lot of fun doing that. Call us, 703-726-7419. That's 703-726.
Sing it.
7419.
I could go to sleep to that.
Also, send us an email. Take your time. WashingtonGetLoud@gmail.com. All right. Defense. Let's start there because this was a point of consternation during the offseason. Can the defensive line stop anyone? Are we going to have issues against the run? And man, did the defensive line answer the call in game 1. Deron Payne, Javon Kinlaw, Dorrance Armstrong. It's just one dude after another.
Bring the Kinlaw. Listen to me. I was watching him early in that game throw grown men, 300-pounders, out the club before the party started. Right? And when I say he was moving people, I mean moving people. And now that he's the one that has to take on a double team,
yeah,
it opens up everybody else. The House of Pain, all right, taking on one man.
Rejuvenated.
Cannot be blocked, all right? This is a domino effect. And I told y'all in the offseason, when I was watching them build this defensive front, I said, I see what they're doing. They building this team to win on first and second down. So we can earn the right to rush the passer on third down. And that's what they did. They got after old Russell Wilson. I didn't feel bad for Russell Wilson. Welcome home to the DMV was not the welcome that he was looking for. The best thing that the Giants brought to the game Sunday was Sierra. That was it. That was it. Because this defense showed up.
Russ was getting hit.
No, Russ got hit over and
over
again. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching them stake their claim to, we're going to be a good defense. This is just not an offensive team.
Yeah.
We're going to be a well-balanced team, and I think all of the defensive players did well. Like, I didn't have low grades on anybody.
I think it was Logan when I was listening to the radio broadcast. He was like, Russell's taking a lot of punishment down here, guys.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could, not only did you see, you could hear it. Like, they were just harassing him constantly. Also, this is the first time the defense has held an opponent to 0 touchdowns in a season opener. First time since 1991.
I could have sworn one of my teams held somebody without a touchdown, but evidently we didn't.
In a season opener, maybe that's it.
I think it's the season opener part.
Yeah.
Because we had some times with Greg Williams where we didn't give up a tub.
I believe that.
Yeah. We had some times with Greg Williams where we didn't.
What did you like about the secondary? I mean, the defensive line was unbelievable, but just front to back.
I'm going to say, I think they collectively played off of each other.
Yeah.
Like, the rush is always attached to the coverage. The coverage is already attached to the rush. The middle of the defense with the linebackers running around, Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner. I thought the guys played well. I thought they played as a group. I thought they understood the mission. I thought they did a great job on Malik Neighbors. That's what because if you got to take anybody out this offense, it's him.
It's absolutely him.
It's him. And they took him out of there. Trey Amos. All right. Mikey Sanders still. All right. Lattimore back. Looks healthy. Like I told people, man, give this guy a chance to impress you as a healthy football player, not a guy that's limping out there trying to give you all he got.
Right.
Because then people don't appreciate you like that. People don't appreciate hurt football players. And that's a shame because we go out there, we try to give our best, but then when your best ain't enough, and I went out there and I'm 70%, I'm 60%, they won't give me that excuse. They won't say, "Oh man, Fred was hurt," and I played with a cracked sternum for a full season.
Didn't you just sit upright in a chair like
No,
when you were at home?
I had to sleep in a lazy boy. I bought a lazy boy because I could never get completely flat. Because if I got completely flat, my chest, the crack would open.
Bobby Wagner has made history in NFL for a long time.
Yeah,
and yet I look down, ho hum, 10 tackles, the gold jacket.
That's what he does. Him in London. The trajectory is very much the same.
It's crazy, right?
They continue to get better with age. It's like wine. Mm-hmm. They continue to play at a high level to the point where you don't know when they're starting to lag, when they're starting to like fall off.
Because it's so consistent. Like most NFL players, you know how it is, they have that pocket, right?
Yeah.
Where they peak. And then there's some guys that just, it's a straight line, solid performance the entire career.
And then not just, it's a consistency there. Like
it's almost boring.
No, it's very boring.
You know what I mean?
And that's why I think London ain't in the Hall of Fame right now.
I agree.
Because it was so boring. It was just 19 tackles, 17 tackles, 20 tackles. Like whatever it is, I'm going to just continue to do it to the point where you're numb, to the point where you don't even respect it anymore.
Mm-hmm. And when you look at this total defensive effort, that's the thing that gets me. We could talk about Lattimore. We could talk about Trey Amos. We could talk about Bobby. We could talk about Javon Kelly. I mean, there were so many guys who had a hand, who had a great play. Dietrich Wise coming off the edge was great. I mean, it was just one dude after another where, you can point to individual players. We talk about a group effort. This was it.
No, this was it. This is what you wanted. And I'm happy for Coach Witt because now he has the guys he wants. It allows him to open up his whole entire playbook. All right, and if I had to point at one thing that says this defense is serious, those 2 goal line stands.
Inside
those 2 goal line stands told me they ain't giving up, and trench warfare is what they want to do. All right, that's when you win the line of scrimmage, when it's just inches. When it's inches. All right, when somebody say, you know what, I need to go a ruler. That's all I need to get. I need to get a yard. And you can't get it. Like that's depressing. All right? That kills the offense, just momentum.
It just kills their spirit too, right?
Because we can't get a yard.
It's a yard.
I'm a pro offense and I can't get a yard. That hurts. That really hurts.
You mentioned Joe Witt Jr., and I think this is a really good point, is that we always talk about quarterbacks in their second year in an offense. But when you talk about offensively and defensively, it's not just a quarterback, it's not just the big names, it's everyone on that side of the football. So defensively, you've got an entire defense now getting accustomed to a second year in a scheme.
Yeah, and it allows you to play faster. It allows you to play without thinking.
Right.
It allows me to soak up the call and be like, all right, I know what coach wants. Situational. Like, that's the biggest thing about coordinators. One thing I knew about Greg, I already knew before the call came in situational what we were doing. If we was goal line and they was on the 1 yard line, we going cover 0. That means I got no help and we finna go blitz everybody. I know it before the call even comes in because I've been in his defense long enough to know situational. This is what he leans on. This is what he asking for us. This is what he want us to do. Easy for me.
Did you like those calls?
I love them.
I started to say because it's just you and me.
Listen, I'm a loner. And when you're on the island,
lone wolf.
Me and Tom Hanks hollering for Wilson. Wilson! Wilson! Nobody's going to help you. It's just you versus this man with millions of people watching. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I embraced that. Because when I was in college, my defensive coordinator was very similar, Joe Lee Dunn. We're going to blitz. I was like, Coach, we up by 30. We're going to blitz. That was our thing. Blitz. Yes, we're going to blitz. My coach in college, Joe Lee, he ain't wear a headset.
He didn't?
I don't want to talk to those bastards, Fred. I'm talking to y'all.
This is such a high school thing.
No, that was his thing. Like, he didn't wear socks, and he did not wear a headset. He signaled in to us, and I was like, Coach, you ain't got but one signal. He was like, that's why we good. we do one play, and we do it fast, and we do it aggressive. Right? And that's what it was about. So by the time I made the league, I was just accustomed to being by myself.
Yeah.
And I was fine with that. A lot of corners don't like that. That's why I like Trey Amos so much. He's comfortable being alone.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I want. I want my corners not married.
Yeah.
Like not married to a woman.
You want them single.
I want them single.
Focused.
Single. All right? Single. Used to being by yourself. Sitting at home by yourself.
Who's my partner? My love is football.
My love is football. That's it. My love is man-to-man coverage.
We get football on Thursday night. Lambeau
Short week.
Field.
Short week. You know I Lambeau leaped, right? And I never put on the Packers jersey.
Did you do it with the Vikings?
I did it with the Vikings.
You did?
Listen.
How'd that go?
It didn't go well.
I bet it didn't.
I Lambeau leaped in the opposing fans' stands. They pulled Milwaukee's best.
Right in your face.
And see, they thought it was going to hurt me, but I was loving it. Give me
You
more.
were thirsty.
Yeah, give me more. All right? Pouring it all down my
Milwaukee's best is old school, by the way.
That's what they drinking in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I believe it.
They was drinking that Milwaukee's best, and they poured it all over my face. And I seen a fan look me in the face like, I know he's not sticking his tongue out and drinking it.
You absolutely were.
Wrong guy. All right? If you thought you was going to kick me out the stands with beer, wrong guy.
Yeah, my God. Well, when you talk about this offense, we get the offense too.
Yeah.
Because we're hoping we'll see some of that against Green Bay. Green Bay looked really solid.
No. Green Bay looked like a playoff team. And we are a playoff team. They have a franchise quarterback. We have a franchise quarterback. They have elite coaching. We have elite coaching. They have a good defense. We got a good defense.
Yeah.
Right? They got a good running game. We got a good running game. It's going to be one of those games. And both teams coming off a short week. Now, what I am hoping is, because they played in the second window Sunday.
Yeah.
All right? So we finished the game earlier than they did.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that little hour to a rest shows its face because NFL, that's scheduling these two games. I mean, these games, literally 100 hours apart. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But you do get on that back end that extended week.
Yeah.
All right. So now you get Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Your week don't start to Wednesday.
Yep.
So you get a extended week. So I understand that part.
So when you look at this Commanders offense, I mean, what I loved about that win over the Giants and what I like moving forward when you talk about the Packers is that JD5 was not what we're accustomed to seeing. He was very good.
Yeah.
But I know some people were like, oh, he seems a little off. I'm like, listen, if you can win a game with the defense playing like this and you think he's off, it's going to be off through the roof this season.
That says everything that he didn't set that bar that high.
I saw people complain, what are you talking about?
Listen, they were calling into the post-game show.
I believe, yes.
And I had to talk him off the ledge. What's going on? What are you drinking, my friend? Like, I don't know. It didn't. I was like, he did what needed to be done. Now that he done set this bar so high, you think he need to throw for 300 and run for 100 every game. No, he's one of those guys, whatever it takes to win the game.
Yep.
He's going to get it done. My favorite play that he did is when the play broke down, he started scrambling, and he started running, and Brian Burns started to chase him. He looked back at Brian Burns and started to smile. Now, you know, that was my moniker as a football player. I was a villain. I was the Joker. Was who I manifested out there. So I would do it with a smile. So to see him smile at Brian Burns, and Brian Burns talked about it after the game.
I saw him. He's like, this guy likes to talk. He's like, this guy likes to talk. I don't want to talk to you.
Listen, I love every bit of it because when you out there and you having fun, you don't even, the pressure, it's no pressure because I'm having too much fun. I'm enjoying myself. And to watch him enjoy himself is poetry in motion to me.
Yeah.
It brought a tear to my eyes. I sit there and watched it. I said, this is great. Like, because we haven't been here. We haven't been here when we had a quarterback that every time we hit the field, not sometime, we expect to win. Like, this is different. For me, it was always a if. If this go right, if this go right, and if this go right, we gonna win. Now it's just turn the game on, we gonna win. It's push button now.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that.
People are still adjusting their expectations. I saw someone say, we should have scored 38 points. It should have been a blowout. I'm like,
you're not going to do that.
What are you talking about?
Division teams.
This is a divisional game, and it's week 1.
You're not going to do that with your brother.
Yeah.
I always tell people that. Your brother know how to fight you.
Yeah.
Your brother know how to put you in a headlock and never let you go.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother knows your strengths. Your brother knows your weaknesses. Your brother knows he can just gouge your eye out if he needs to. All right? It's going to be hard to wrestle him. But I can go to a stranger, and he got no clue.
Yeah.
All right? So that's what I'm hoping happened with the Packers. Plus, they always ask me, who's my favorite team to play? It was always the Packers. And for some reason, we play the Packers every year. All right? Every year we play the Packers. And we have a good track record of beating the Packers. Right? So I'm hoping this week that's the flow we go with.
I hope to see more of Bill this week. Dollar Bill.
That what dollar.
You know what I loved is that during the stadium calls where they'd be like, Ja'Cory Krosky married with the carry, and people would go, Bill, Bill. Yeah. But then when he finally scored, it was touchdown, Bill.
Well, you know what? When you make it in life, this is what I learned.
Oh, all right.
When you make it in life and you notice by one name, Adele, LeBron, Beyonce, Madonna. Like when you get to the
Prince.
point, yes, when you get to the point where one name says who you are, you've made it in life.
Smoot.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, when you make it to the one name category, you are at the top of the mountain. And when you say, you know what? I don't want to be called by my real name, but I got 3 of them. The course get married. No, call me Bill.
Call me Bill.
Call me Bill. Dollar. That's what I call him. Dollar Bill.
He was awesome. His rush, he had a longer rush than B-Rob ever did during his career here in D.C., which is not to knock B-Rob. It just goes to show that's the sort of...
2 different backs.
Yes, yes. But it just shows, which is my point.
Yeah.
They wanted more explosiveness at that position, and now they have it.
Now they got it. And they got it with some young legs.
Right.
And fresh legs. He didn't play his senior year of football.
Right.
Them legs are fresher than any running back that came out in the draft. All right? And that's why I told people all offseason, why are you worried about him being picked in the 7th round? It don't matter how you get on a team. Once you get there, you're there.
Look at Brock Purdy.
You're there. All right? Look at London Fletcher. Didn't get drafted. Turned out to be the best linebacker of his draft. All right, it doesn't matter how you get there. Once you get there, be the roach in the house. You can't get me out of here. All right, that's what Dollar Bill is.
And one guy we haven't even mentioned yet, which just goes to show how impressive that Week 1 performance was Debo, as advertised.
I love it when people tell people they can't do something anymore.
Remember when it was he can't do this, and then training camp was like, this guy looks big and
they
slow.
tried to fat shame him.
I was like, they did.
They tried to fat shame him, but guess what? That's why DBs don't like tackling him. He's bigger than your average wide receiver. He's built like a running back.
Yep.
All right? And guess what? When we hand him the rock, listen, I always told people, when you have an alert guy out there and they start to go in motion, which we had him in motion all day long, they had to find out where he is and alert him. And they kept doing this motion where they would motion him across the formation and behind the tailback. And I said, they got something hooked to it. They got something coming.
Yeah.
And they set it up for him to rush for that touchdown. Cliff Kingsbury in his bag right now. And I have to say this. As much as I think Rashawn Gary for Green Bay, Michael Parsons, that's a hell of a pass rush.
Yeah.
I think the Giants might have the best pass rush we're going to go this year.
Their defensive line is
I'm
what,
sorry.
top 3?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That might be the best line. So if we could do that to them, we could do it to the Packers.
So you mentioned this a few minutes earlier, which is quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Going to Lambeau Field, how difficult is that when you just finished playing and next thing you know, you're on the field again?
It's one of them things where we're not practicing this week. We're walking through the whole week. Now, the question is, we are the away team, so we got to travel. I think that's the hardest part. Traveling Wednesday. That's the hardest part. Traveling Wednesday, you only get what, Monday, Tuesday? And then we gone.
Yeah.
So it's, what we did look up is, I think we left out of this game healthy. We didn't have injuries. And that's what you wanted to do because I can't get healthy in 2 days.
Yeah.
So we left out of there. We left out of there healthy. I think that's the big point, the big selling point that people need to talk about.
What's it like playing in Lambeau Field? Because you always see, I mean, the NFL films, Lambeau Field, the frozen tundra.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an iconic place. What's it like playing there?
It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's when you pull it in, I think the rookie's going to open the rookie eyes is it's in the middle of a regular neighborhood.
I started to say, there's nothing there except Lambeau Field, right?
But it's in the middle of like a middle-class neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
The fans park in each other's front yard, free of charge. And when you pull it in, you see the fans, everybody in everybody's front yard, and they ain't cheering you. Of course they not. But you looking, you like, there's no place like this anywhere else in the NFL. And then once you get there, the history of football kind of just weighs on you.
Yeah.
Because now you're like, Ray Nitschke played here.
Yeah.
Brett Favre played
Bart
here.
Starr.
And so it's hollowed ground. I remember my first time playing there. I reached down and picked up the grass.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pinch it off and break it just to say I did. and because it is hollowed ground.
Absolutely.
It is very much hollowed ground in that way of, if you, especially a football historian like I was, I couldn't wait to play there. And I think that's maybe why I had my best games at Lambeau.
And the Ice Bowl there?
Yeah, like I was just caught up in the moment of I want to be a part of history, and the only way for me to be a part of history is to do it in a place that's historic.
Yeah.
And this is a historic place. Green Bay, if you look at the market, they ain't supposed to have a team.
Mm-hmm.
The market don't support that. They ain't supposed to. They the only team in the NFL that doesn't have an owner.
The people own it.
The people own it. It's people in the stand talking about I'm 5% owner of this thing. Like it's a different feel.
Yeah.
It's a different everything. They are more community than they are fandom.
Yeah.
So it's one of them places. I think you earn the right to play there.
So you got Jordan Love at quarterback, 16 of 22, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns in that win over the Lions. He's very good. Yeah. I mean, this is a very complete Packers team.
Team.
They feel a big need with Micah on the defense. But when you look at Jordan Love and you're the Commander's secondary, what do you have to do here?
You got to understand that you need to press these wide receivers and force them to earn their keep.
Okay.
You need to match this up with the front because they got a group of receivers. They ain't got one go-to guy.
Right.
They got a group of receivers. They got good tight ends, good running back, great running back. So they're going to be balanced. Make them one-dimensional. Make them throw the ball. The more that Jordan Love throws the ball, the better your chance is to beat them. Eventually, he will make a mistake. All right? But if you let them be balanced and you let them run that ball, LaFleur is a very good head coach.
He really is,
right?
yeah.
And he's a very good play caller. But the only way to stop very good play callers is to make them one-dimensional. Now that I know what you're doing, now can you beat me that way? And I think we got the guys to make them one-dimensional with this front. I got to get this defensive front a name because I already gave the offensive line.
I started to say you got to workshop this.
I got to figure this out. It take me maybe a day. I come up with a name for this defensive line. But I tell you what, the Divine Swine, all right, did a great job against the New York Giants defensive line. This is going to be another test. Luckily, they're used to playing against Michael Parsons. Right? They're used to
That's a good point.
They're used to playing against him. So he won't surprise them in any kind of way. I'm going to tell you what makes Michael Parsons so good. He's relentless. Right? He never stops going. Like, if you look at a lot of his sacks, they are chase down sacks. Right? That means he's going against a block, he's fighting off the block, and he's just running because he's a 4-4 guy.
And even if he's not sacking you, like, he's on you. You
He's
know what I mean?
on you.
Yes.
Like, he's going to do that. So it's going to be find Waldo, all right, find where he is, and make sure he ain't the one wrecking the game. Do not let him wreck the game. And this is my thing, and we did this last week. When you got these legit pass rushes, run at them. Run at them, right at them, and don't stop for 4 quarters. Run until you bend that pass rusher to your will.
Do you want to make them over pursue as well? Is that part of it?
Well, I want them to go. We did a good job last week of making that big defensive line run sideline to sideline.
Okay.
And when you make them run sideline to sideline, you tire them out. So
They're not built for that.
When it comes to passing downs, now they're a step behind what they usually are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you do not want to get in 3rd and longs. That's the thing. We kept it 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Now we still got the option to run the ball. We still got the option to make things happen. And even when it was 3rd and long, like, we would get the ball to Eckler in space and let him go break the defense down. So we have ways to get things done.
So let's talk about this offensive line, which is the one group we've kind of saved the best for last, I feel like, in some ways, because they were so good. That was the one thing we were worried about against that Giants defensive front, right?
I was never worried.
You were never worried.
This is why I was never worried.
Okay.
Go back to even when Tyler Biadasz was at the Cowboys. Ick. Go back to that.
Ick?
I did. He dominates Dexter Lawrence. The 2 times we played him last year,
Mm-hmm.
I heard nothing from Dexter Lawrence. Did you see the sexy Dexter dance? Because I did.
No. I was worried. I was like, this will be a key matchup. To me, it was about the lines of scrimmage, right? Like, can we stop the run?
Yeah.
Definitely did that. I was like, and how does this retooled offensive line hold up against this defensive front? And we didn't see sexy Dexy at all.
Listen, Tyler Biadasz is the sexy Dexy eraser. You want him to be erased? Put a little Biadasz on him, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Biadasz manhandles him, all right? And he does it over and over and over again. So at the end of the day, I was good with it. I said, this D-line would be good. Tunsil, manhandling people.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew this. I was talking to my homeboy, and he was like, man, what are we going to do against this the defensive line? And I said, you know what? I wonder is Brian Burns going to one-up the rookie and tell the rookie, you got to go over there with Tunsil. I'm going to go over here with the rookie. And he did. He did. That's very Bruce Smith of him to do that. Like, that was an OG move.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here with the youngster. You go over there with
Tunsil.
you go over there with the veteran. And, hey, did he make some plays? He made some plays against the rookie. But I thought it was a great challenge for Connolly.
Yeah.
I thought Connolly answered the challenge. I thought he got better as the game went on. And I thought he understood the mission. Right? And that's all you want.
And also, if you look at, I don't get hardcore into numbers, but all these guys on the offensive line graded out really high.
No, they did.
Across the board.
Against the best defensive line to me in football.
Guys, let's talk about SeatGeek for a second.
Let's do it.
Of course, the official primary ticketing partner of Hail to the Commanders, and here to help you experience all the action this season, from football to funk. Oh, yeah, bringing the funk.
Ooh.
And any other live events, SeatGeek
green.
has the tickets. SeatGeek, the official primary ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders. Anna's here, as always.
Yeah.
Hello.
Should we do a voicemail?
Yeah, let's hit a voicemail real quick.
Yeah, why not, right?
Okay, well, this is going to be, actually, this voicemail might take a little longer because it's a Traveling Jay voicemail and it's him trying to get the biographies of our crew.
Oh.
So, I mean, we don't want to let it take too long, but that'll be a fun little preview. But, you know, who we do have coming up
Shawn
is
Springs.
Fred's bestie.
Your best
My
friend.
God.
Shawn Springs is with us. All right, let's go. I'll give it up. Just me. One guy clapping. One guy clapping.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
All right.
clap.
We got 2. Where these shades come from?
These are Bluefoots. These are Shawn shades. He left his
Those
shades.
are my coaching glasses. Those are my coaching glasses. My little Ray-Bans for the field, man. I don't want people to see my eyes, Jay.
I ain't gonna lie. As I look out of these glasses, all I see is L's. Like losses.
Wait, do you coach? You don't coach, do you?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, man. I help my son over at Bullis. My son is head coach over at Bullis.
Okay.
Yeah, so I help him out.
Okay, very good. Well, put on these coaching glasses and tell us what you saw against the Giants, specifically on this defense.
Man, I tell you what I did see. I saw a very active D line, man. And, I thought Deron Payne played excellent. Kinlaw's a grown man. I thought the front dominated. Rustin had no idea, how this line was going after him, stopping the run. When you think about, all week long, they talked about the Giants may have the best defensive line with Thibodeau and Abdul Carter and Dexter Lawrence and those guys. But our D-line actually was the defense. Our defense overall was the best defense for the day.
Shawn, I got to ask you this, man, because I feel like Trey Amos played like a 5-year vet out there. He just looks calm. He looks relaxed. He looked like it's just natural to him. How do you feel that Trey Amos in his secondary play? Because I thought they did a great job against Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors came in there, and I mean, obviously, we knew that he would be the guy the ball was going to go to. He had 12 targets, and I think 5 catches. And you're absolutely right, man, that like Trey Amos just was like sticky. They couldn't get away where he played the deep ball. I mean, he was calm. He was just in the hip pocket. They could play man, he could play zone. And more importantly, all the corners played great. Mikey,
Lattimore.
Shawn, they all played good, man. And a lot of it's smooth. It has to do with the scheme. It wasn't like it was all one-on-one. It wasn't like it was just one-on-one coverage against Malik Neighbors. Coach did a good job. Coach Witt did a good job of just mixing up the looks, right? He would think Malik Neighbors in a slot, ran a dig, and then, we had somebody rob him on the middle cut or something like that, Martin. And I thought the guys just played excellent within the scheme. I thought that the guys played fast and physical. They were very physical. And when you see a secondary not only can cover, but they're willing to stick their face in the fan, it was great. I thought Harris was just outstanding all game. I thought both safeties played great. I thought Quan played great. So it was just really, really exciting to see that whole defense.
I had to ask myself, which side of the ball played the best? I feel like special teams showed up. I feel like offense showed up. I feel like defense showed up. But when I looked at it, I said, man, I think the defense showed up the most. And when I say showed up, they showed up as a group. They understood the mission. And I got to say this, Kinlaw is a grown man.
He's earning that money this year.
Yeah. But I think I don't know if y'all felt like this, but I mean, it just made it seemed like it took Deron up to another level, man. Deron was splitting double teams. He was on loop stunts. He was active. He was fast. If I'm not mistaken, he chased down like a little bubble screen, man.
Yeah, he did.
I was like Deron out there looking like a guy we expected. 2 years ago when he had all those sacks, man. He was outstanding, man.
And I think it has a lot to do with Kinlaw, because Kinlaw is taking the double teams now and allowing Deron Payne to take the one-on-ones and go beat his man.
Yeah, and it switched back and forth because they started to double Deron a little bit. So and then Kinlaw got busy. So it's gonna be pretty tough, man. I think all the guys up front played great.
I feel like I'm doing a podcast with Stevie Wonder over here.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I keep looking over. Fred didn't see the game, but he did listen on the radio. He's got some questions for you.
Sometimes that's all you got to do.
No, it's true. Huh? It's true. So I asked Fred this earlier. I wanted to get your thoughts on it. How much does it help being in a system for a second, third, fourth year where you can get accustomed and you know how to react instead of thinking?
Well, I think it helps. I think it helps a lot. Obviously, it's just year 2 for Joe Witt. But the caveat to that, if you think about it, we got a whole new revamped secondary.
Yeah.
We got a revamped D line. So these are, a lot of the defensive guys are new, but man, Joe Witt got these guys playing with speed and playing fast. And I hate to be like one of them old school guys to bring up like the past, but in 2004, when we all came together with a whole bunch of new players, we played fast and physical under Greg Williams, and Smoot can tell you, man, like when that unit, the front and the back, is playing on the same page and they run into the ball like that, that's dangerous, man. They look real good.
Yep, look like ants on bread, and I enjoy it. Now, I think Debo adding to this offense, when he's moved, we always got an alert guy when it comes to defense, and number one is the alert guy. Do you think Debo has the ability to take this offense to a whole nother level? Because Terry ain't never had a running mate like Debo.
Absolutely, man. And when you think about how they put him in motion, and you could see when he started to move, the defense was able to, point him out, run that way. And that's why when you saw Dollar Bill's touchdown or a couple of his runs, it was because Debo was in motion, faking like he was going to come back around on the counter, and then they would hand it off to the running backs. And I think he just, he's always dangerous when he get the ball in his hand. So you can't just blow him off if he come in motion, because he can come back around and get the ball like he did on the touchdown play. So, I mean, Debo takes our offense to a whole nother level, man. And he's one of those guys like, every offense, Smoot call it alert guy, but every offense got a guy that's just like, you can't not really just take him lightly, because if he get the ball in his hand, he'll break tackles or he'll
Yep.
make a first down. He just Anquan Bolden was like that in our generation,
Ooh,
man. Like,
yes,
you know,
sir.
everybody talked about Fitz, but like Anquan made that offense go when the Arizona Cardinals was going to the Super Bowl, and I think that's what Debo does for us.
When you look at Micah Parsons, how much better does he make the rest of the defense? Because you guys know that when you have the guys up front doing their jobs and pressuring the quarterback, it makes your jobs, makes the back end so much easier.
Hey, man, listen. The dumbest trade in the history of football.
Hey, long live Jerry Jones. Long live Jerry Jones. Listen, let Jerry continue to be Jerry.
Let Jerry cook.
Let Jerry cook, man.
Hey, Jerry's still making that bag, but boy, that Michael Parsons is something else, man. That kid is hell, I like him just playing 45 plays a game. He is this his thing. He don't need to play 70. He earned all his money on just when he gets in. You know, he got in on the first play against the Lions, and he just destroyed the All-Pro tackle that the Lions had.
Peanut Sewell.
Penei Sewell destroyed him with an inside rush. Got Jared Goff out the pocket. I mean, this guy's a one-man blitz, man. He changed the whole team, man. Like, and then when you think about just their defense as a whole, and they just got some studs. They got Rashawn Gary, who's 6'5",
Yep.
265.
Walker.
Walker. I mean, these guys are big, but he just takes them to another level, man.
Do you think that defense with Walker, with Rashawn Gary, with the guys that they got, what type of problems will they give Jedi 5? What type of problems will Jedi 5 give them?
Well, in order to get away from a defense like that, you got to have a mobile quarterback, and Jedi 5, he's the guy who's always calm. He's never sped up. Another guy who's in the second year looked like he's been in the league 13 years. But, so you got to have a guy that can get away from the rush, because those guys are going to beat your line. They're going to make some plays up front. And he's the right type of guy we have. So, we as defense, offense, Cliff, those guys are smart. You got to chip, Parsons. You got to make sure you slow him down with screens.
Sean, I think you got to run at him. Like, run at pass
rush. Run right at him. Don't
right
run away from him. You got to run right at him. You run away from him, and you have a bad game. This guy is Lawrence Taylor, man.
And with that, we say thank you to Shawn Springs. Always joining us here on the show. Good to see you, brother.
Thank you, Wayne.
You guys. All right, brother. See you, Lionel Richie.
Moses Malone. You're back. No more glasses now?
No.
You can see again?
They was fake anyway.
Were those prescription?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they
I was
wasn't.
wondering.
Listen, I knew Sean wouldn't pay for no real glasses. All right? You know what I do for him every Christmas, right, Jinx?
I know you get him a big gift card and there's nothing on it.
And I know every year he goes to another different store and try to spend something with nothing on it. But I have to pay like $5 to get the gift card.
We're going to switch it up right now. We got voicemails.
Yes, we got a voicemail from Traveling Jay. Guys, don't forget to leave us a voicemail, 703-726-7419.
Yeah.
Send those in. Don't forget, you'll also end up on radio sometimes. So if you're not heard here, there's a chance you're being heard on Big 100.
Big
on
100.
Big 100.
Yeah. All right. I will kick it off.
Smooth, Jinx, Anna, Kayla, it's your boy, Traveling Jay.
Traveling.
I just wanted to touch base with you. New York Giants, watching the game, just got finished watching it. Guys, Washington is exactly who we thought they were going to be, except for the defense. The defense steps up so big. It's crazy. Oh, my goodness. The offense will absolutely catch up with that. I mean, the passes were off a little bit here and there, but other than that, our team looks great. So I'm so pleased, so happy. But Anna, let's get back to my last question. Last time I called in, where you from? What you do? I know you went to Colorado University. I guess your parents and you are from Colorado, exactly. So give me a little. And Kayla,
It's glitching.
other than being a track star, from what Smooth said, I have no clue. And America wants to know. So,
America
hey guys,
wants.
I
know.
This is Traveling Jay out.
Thanks, Traveling Jay.
Hey,
Okay.
America wants to
America
know who
wants
y'all
to
are. 'Cause They know who we are,
Yeah.
Jinx.
Okay.
They know who
They're
we are.
over it.
They over us.
Like, what about the glue
Yeah.
behind the scenes?
yeah.
Well, I think I'll have Kayla start it off, track star queen. We'll switch real quick.
Kayla Key, all right.
Yeah,
Let's go, Kayla.
That's what we talking about. The other HU.
Oh man, this is
Let
crazy.
America know who Kayla K is. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right.
Background, Traveling Jay wants to know.
Okay, well, Traveling Jay, hello. America, I didn't know I would be here. Usually I'm behind the scenes. Okay, so a little bit about me. I hail from the Steel City, proudly.
Lower Upton.
Hey, listen, the Steel City, listen, we go to work, we get our work done, we go home. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to Hampton University, the real HU. Fred's a hater, but he has no connections.
The
Don't listen to him.
other HU, Howard University,
No.
is the HU.
No. Anyway, moving on. I went to Hampton University. I ran track and field there. I did the heptathlon, the pentathlon. I ran cross country.
Dang.
You cannot race me. I run 19:05 in the 5K. You cannot race me.
Wow. You know what?
You really?
I did cross
Okay.
country one time and I cheated. And they kicked me out because I couldn't cross the grass.
Did you cut?
I just want to win.
Cheater.
By any means necessary.
Not surprised. But yes, while I went to college and ran track, I also am a state champion in basketball. So,
Oh, bravo.
Ooh, how many points did you average your senior year?
I don't know, but I had over 100 steals.
Did you really?
Oh,
I
you was
did.
more of a defensive
I
player.
was defense for
More
sure.
Love that.
more
Love that.
run, though.
Exactly.
All right, all right,
exactly.
all right. So
Yeah.
athletic background, so therefore
Yeah.
athletic parents, right?
Very athletic for sure.
All right. And you say you hail from Pittsburgh. Can I ask you a Pittsburgh question? Can I ask you, Caleb?
Sure.
Why the sun never come up in
Because
Pittsburgh?
we're in the valley. We're surrounded by mountains.
And the mountain blocks the sun out.
Yeah, we get shaded. We get shaded, sun. But you know what? That's all I have. We get shaded. There's nothing else to say. We're in the valley, but there's a lot of pride in the Steel City.
Yeah.
A lot of love for it. But yeah, that's pretty much about me.
All right, Kayla, Nice
right.
job.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Now it's time for
Hold
Anna.
it down.
Well done. Yeah, Kayla is like the athlete of our crew. So
Man, I
crushing
knew
it.
you were an athlete. I didn't know. I mean, I
Yeah.
knew you ran track, but I didn't know. You're like,
she's
Yeah.
amazing.
damn.
Amazing. We're
Well
lucky to
done.
have you, and she
Bravo.
is the glue. She is.
See, that's
the
how you
glue
leave.
of
You leave on a
PTS.
high note. You're like,
Yes.
see, I'm out.
Yeah, but Anna, you're not off the hook. Let America know
I
who
know.
you are.
All right,
Okay.
Anna.
All right, Colorado. I'm from in the mountains of Colorado, so grew up 7,000 feet
Above sea level.
elevation. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, above sea level. Went to Boulder, Sco Buffs. Got to see the Broncos win a Super Bowl in high school. That was pretty cool. Awesome to have Von Miller on the team here because it feels a little full circle. Yeah, I started here in 22. This was my internship. I created Get Loud as an intern when I was here. They picked it up. I don't know if anybody ever saw the pilot, but remember when we piloted it with Logan?
I do remember
all
that.
those years ago.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
I
So
forgot
exciting.
about that.
I know. I mean, I was like pretty excited, also pretty scared, but I
Why
remember.
were you scared? Because you scared it was going to fail? or
Yeah,
what?
I wanted it to happen so bad. I was
Yeah.
so excited to do it. So I'm like just excited to see that it's like become what it is.
Yeah, and you're crushing it, by the
Yeah,
way.
thank
And
you.
also, what made you want to do this, or how did you get into this field?
Oh, okay. Well, that's a funny story. So completely different. Well, I knew I wanted to do journalism. I was a journalism major in college, and in between my junior and senior year, I interned out in DC, but I was reporting on homicide data. So complete
Okay.
180 from that. My senior year, I decided I thought, maybe do something a little bit happier. And I reported on the Buffs. I believe we were playing CSU. We had like a matchup at Empower Field and we lost. Like we weren't, maybe it wasn't CSU. I don't remember who it was, but we got destroyed and it was like
Yeah,
the
y'all
best
stunk.
day ever. It was the best day ever. Yeah, now we got Prime and it's much more exciting. But at that time we were terrible. But I still had like the best time and we would lose like every game. But actually, first time I got to travel and report was when we played ASU and Jaden Daniels was the quarterback at the time.
Oh,
So a little
that's
small
another
world.
full circle moment.
Yeah, another full circle moment. So lots of full circle moments here.
All right, Traveling Jay. Now that you done got to know,
You got the whole crew.
America's done got to know the whole crew
Yeah.
behind the Get Loud.
America demanded answers.
And you're
You
looking at
got
the
answers.
SEC's finest. You got Texas, you got Mississippi State right here. So you know what? Horns down. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
All right, that's good. The whole crew.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is team effort. We have a great team here.
No, we got a great team.
Mhm.
We always have fun. And I think that's
Yeah.
why the shows are so good, because it reflected from behind the camera that
For
we
sure.
have fun when we're around each other.
Because when the cameras are off, it's not a
It-
whole lot different
No,
at all.
It's not different
Like,
than
at all.
it is when the camera is on.
Right.
So it's good.
Yeah.
And we kind of rag each other all the
Yeah.
time. So I think that helps for the good balance
For sure.
of laughter and seriousness.
And you know how it is? It could be at the workplace, it could be in the locker room, where when you have a good workplace, a good chemistry, good
balance.
locker room, man,
Yeah.
you got to take advantage of that and be grateful for
Now,
it.
it makes work easy.
Yeah,
It makes work
exactly.
don't feel like work. Like I told people the other day, I was talking to this little kid, and I was like, I ain't had a real job yet. All right, I got to play
Yep.
a kid's game as a grown-up. Now I get to talk about a kid's game.
Yeah.
The last real job I had was working at the movie theater when I was in high school.
Mhm.
My favorite job. I enjoyed that job.
Man, my first TV job, I'll make this very quick, but just
Yeah.
to point out, you never know like what environment you're going to be in.
Yeah.
So I think I told you this when Tiger King was out.
Yeah.
One of my first bosses was in Tiger King.
Yeah.
Right? He was the dude making the documentary, one of the worst people I've ever met. So I had 4 bosses in a year and a half at my first TV job. And so everybody's trying to leave, right? Nobody's making any money. He calls me into his office. He's like, Michael, I hear you're trying to leave us. And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, Rick, I make $13,500 a year. We're all trying to leave.
I can't live in a
Right.
box.
And he goes, this is a direct quote. He goes, Michael, you suck. Management hates you, and you're never going anywhere. I was like, okay, Rick, thanks. Thanks for the pep talk.
He just looking
I
look
you
you in
look
the face.
straight, and I was a kid. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
thanks. I thanked him for it. Thank you.
Thank you for telling
Thanks.
me I stink.
Yeah.
And I never.
It's like, okay,
Like-
you're never going anywhere.
Like he basically told you picked the wrong career.
I swear to God, he's a bad guy.
He basically said you got a face for radio.
He sure did.
I had a professor my senior
He
year of
loves it.
college tell me, she was like, did you even look through the viewfinder of your camera when you were filming this? It was
Oh,
so
God.
bad. But you know what? I'm here now.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I do
Hey,
okay
listen,
working the
when I
cameras.
was young, because I was I was small. Like I remember my 9th grade year. I walked in. I mean, I was talking to my football coach, and I was 5'5", 99 pounds.
Oh, my
100
God.
pounds. That was on my paper. And he was like, "You sure?" My head coach was like, "You sure you want to play football?" And I said, "Coach, when it's all said and done, I'm gonna be the best football player that you ever coached in your life." And he looked at me and laughed.
Really?
And to this day, I'm the best football player he's ever coached in his life. Because I came back 11th grade year, I was 6 feet tall, 170 pounds, ready to go. All right, so I kind of grew. I
Yeah.
had this growth spurt between 10th and 11th grade that he wasn't used to. He was like, "No, you need to go play basketball. I heard you're a very good basketball player." I like, "No, I'm going to play football. I want to play football."
Yeah.
So that's a lesson out there. When people tell you can't do something, that means you headed in the right direction.
Yeah. Don't look at him and go, thank you.
Yeah.
I got it. Listen to what Fred said. Much
Hey,
better advice.
Hey, you just got to keep trying. That's life, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're going to get told no. You're going to get told you can't.
Right.
You're going to get told you're not good enough.
1000%.
And guess what? That's up to you to believe it or not. Like, if you believe it and buy into it, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Because once you shake your head and say, "No, I don't believe you," now you got to change.
Mhm.
Now you got to change.
Mhm.
Well, now we got a
Pep
chance to
Yeah.
get in the end zone.
Yes, we're gonna play. Well, I had a couple different ideas. It was either gonna be the wheel of cheese, or who cut the cheese. It's
The
a little
wheel
more
of
silly.
cheese.
But basically, we're gonna get a mix because we're going to Lambeau,
Okay.
Yeah.
and those are where the cheese heads reside.
The Cheese Packers.
You'll get a mix of cheese questions and football questions. And
Okay.
the goal is to get to the end zone. Whoever gets the end zone first wins the game. Each correct answer is 10 yards, and you'll score a touchdown at 50 yards.
Okay.
All right, I got
Okay.
it.
Very
So I've got to pull up my trivia questions.
Yeah.
Who would like to go first?
I will.
All right, Fred. Do you want to start with a cheese question or a football question?
Cheese.
All right. I think I'm trying to.
Velveeta.
You didn't even pause.
Okay.
Cheese. Ask me about
Okay,
cheese.
we're gonna start easy.
All right.
Which country is the largest producer of cheese in the world by volume?
Which country?
Oh,
Italy?
Wrong. Yep, Jenks.
is it Germany?
Also wrong.
Is it United States?
Yeah.
Ah,
All right. Nothing for either of you.
I feel like the old country.
that's what I
They've
was
been
thinking.
making cheese before
But not
us.
Yeah.
by volume. Not by volume.
Oh, by volume.
By volume. All right. Gotta be listening. Lock in, guys. Lock in. Okay. Okay. So we'll switch to Jenks for football question.
Oh,
Which team has won more Super Bowl titles, Green Bay or Washington?
Green Bay.
it's Green Bay, right?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
one more. Only one more.
That's only
Yeah,
one more.
just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Fred.
Cheese.
Okay. You have to.
I know
add-
everything football.
Okay.
I know everything football.
Okay. Okay. What in what year? Oh wait, actually I don't have the year. Never mind. Okay.
Come on now.
Okay, I don't have the right question. Okay, I'll do cheese then. What is the name of the cheese traditionally used in Greek salads and made from sheep's milk?
Feta.
Well done. All right.
Nice.
All right, Jenks, we'll go straight to a cheese question for you.
You're
Okay.
so excited about these cheese questions. Do you see? He goes feta.
Seriously.
Got it.
You know, I
Bree?
like to test my mental. I love
No,
to.
you're very intelligent. That's why we have Geek Out.
I know, that's why we do this. Okay, Jenks.
Okay.
Brie and Camembert are both soft cheeses from France. Which one typically comes in a smaller wheel?
Brie, and what's the other one?
Camembert.
Camembert? I think it's Brie.
Wrong.
Oh, man. Did you tell me wrong on purpose?
I did.
knew it.
I did.
All right. All right.
I see it in your eyes. I should have known better. I'm going the opposite next time. The opposite.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Back to cheese.
Yeah, next.
Back to cheese.
Okay. What blue cheese is famously made in a specific region of Italy and is one of the oldest blue cheeses in the world?
Ooh, I love blue cheese. I love blue cheese.
But do you got that?
But I don't think I have the answer.
All right, Fred, this is your chance.
What blue cheese? What
Yeah.
type of blue
Yeah.
cheese? That's what you asked?
Blue vein cheeses in the world, one of the oldest blue vein cheeses in the world.
I don't know.
Would that be? I don't know.
Okay, do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gorgonzola.
Ah, Gorgonzola.
Gorgon-
Yeah. We,
All right.
We blew
Good call.
that.
We
one.
Do you wanna
blew
go
that.
to
We should've known
another?
that
We
one.
blew that. one.
Should've
Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I looked through these Green Bay questions. They're not very good. Do we just want to stick to cheese?
I don't care.
Okay.
Sure. Let's
Okay.
let's stick
We'll
to
keep it
cheese.
brief. We'll do 2 more minutes of this if you guys want to skip ahead. Which Dutch cheese is known for its spherical shape and red wax coating?
Come on, we know this.
I know.
Come on, they served in the little red wax coating
It's
thing.
not Colby.
It's not.
No.
No.
What
It's
is
Dutch. It's a Dutch cheese, not Colby.
it? See, I'm going like twist Jenner.
You know, Schmoot is a Dutch name.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's the big. Yes.
I'm not gonna help you.
Do you know
You
it?
don't know it.
It's his question, ain't it?
I don't know whose question it is.
You did. You don't even know it.
Don't try to play me. To
You
the
don't
left.
know it either.
Don't try.
You don't know it either.
It's your question, not mine.
Hey, I had a question earlier. You jumped right in when you knew the answer.
No, I gave you the wrong answer on purpose.
And then you answered the right. You answered Holmgren. I was going to answer Holmgren.
This is your question. It's not mine, G.
Oh my God. I don't know it.
Okay, it's Edam.
What?
Edam cheese. I've never
Edam.
even heard
Eat
of
them.
it. Edam. Edam.
Eat
Y'all
them.
know
All right.
if you guys have had that type of cheese, let us know. Okay. Let me think. Cheddar cheese originated in which country?
Cheddar. It originated Spain.
England.
Oh.
Kind of tracks. Like
Why not
I feel like
Spain?
England would make an orange cheese. Like, okay. Last one. What cheese is traditionally used in the Italian dish lasagna?
Mozzarella.
Guys, ricotta.
It's ricotta? Isn't mozzarella in there
No,
too?
it
And
is
the
ricotta.
layers.
But on
Oh.
the top,
It's mozzarella, but inside it's the
is
ricotta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even count ricotta as a cheese.
I mean, I do, but when do you have ricotta outside of like lasagna?
You don't.
Right.
Nobody's going to the store for ricotta. It's like pumpkin. Nobody's asking for pumpkin.
That's like you cut the lasagna like, there's a ricotta. Right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, like, but I don't call it cheese. It's
It
more of a
is-
spread.
Ricotta is a cheese.
Yeah,
It
but
is
it's
a
more of a
cheese.
spread.
Okay. I got a question. Which team was
Burning
founded
up
first?
the internet with these hot cheese
Washington?
takes.
Washington or Green Bay? Which team was founded first?
Ooh, that's a great
Ooh.
question because Washington used to be in Boston.
Mhm.
I think we was.
Do you remember when we were founded?
You know what? I think it is us. If you
It
go
is-
back.
I think it is us. We are the older team.
Mm-mm.
It's the
No.
Packers.
We were founded in 1932. The Packers were founded in 1919.
The
Which is
Packers
crazy.
of Green Bay.
Yeah. Well, thanks
Well,
for.
cheese ain't our best category.
That's true.
All right, and I'm sure there's not a lot of people category.
Don't forget to drop
Yeah.
cheese questions.
Yeah,
cheese
drop your
facts.
cheese questions. I'm sure there's going to be somebody, I can't believe you guys didn't know ricotta is
Well,
like
yeah,
the main
ricotta
ingredient
was a
of
cheese.
Do you
lasagna.
have any cheese recommendations, cheese pairings? Like, I'll be reading for those.
Now I can
need
put
inspo.
together a hell of a charcuterie board. Now I'm very good.
I
at
believe that.
that. Yeah, I'm very good at that now. Different cheeses now,
All right.
and cheese is nothing but bacteria, so it's all good.
Ew.
You want to geek out before we go?
Why not? You know, we didn't learn anything about cheese, so
Okay, the second half of this show is not very football-y at all, but we just got cheese,
a little bit of
backstory.
everything.
hey, listen. Sometimes you need to
Yeah,
you
just
need
some-
to get off course to
Yeah.
get back on
Yeah,
course.
we got some Get Loud lore.
Yeah, some lore. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I talked a lot today. Sorry.
Nah, you're fine, Anna. You're
caffeine.
fine.
Did y'all know? Let me ask you this: how was Wi-Fi invented?
Oh, wireless
You the youth
fidelity.
family, you should know this.
I don't know.
It was invented by mistake. When astronomers were studying black holes, they created Wi-Fi while studying black holes. All right. So I'm sure you didn't know that, and it's my fault. All right. No, it's not my fault. It's Colorado's fault. All right.
Okay.
'Cause-
I can't read Roman numerals today, and I don't know how Wi-Fi was invented. I typically can read a Roman numeral if I had like time to think.
No. Now,
It's
here
a
go
long
another
day.
one.
Oh, we're going.
All right. A mountain lion, a puma, a cougar, and a panther are all names of the same animal.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I
A
didn't know about
mountain
the
lion,
puma.
a puma.
That's a good story time.
Hey, we got loud, and I think the nation got to know the people from Get Loud.
That's it for Get Loud, presented by SeatGeek. Let's get a dub at Lambeau Field. Have a great week. The views and opinions expressed by our podcast guests and or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Washington Commanders or any of their representatives. The Get Loud podcast was filmed at the Big Bear AI Command Center studio. Big Bear AI offers mission-ready AI for a rapidly evolving world, proudly protecting the Washington Commanders and its fans.
Smooth Jinx, now get loud with it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, commanders. Hail to the commanders. Now get loud with it.